Emperor Valdris, the Eternal, stood upon the command deck of his flagship Domination Absolute, his 12-foot frame draped in ceremonial armor that had intimidated 1,000 species across 3 galactic arms. The neural crown upon his cranium pulsed with the combined processing power of 17 conquered civilizations, and his personal guard elite warriors, modified with the best biotechnology from subjugated worlds, flanked him in perfect formation. Today would mark the 847th addition to his empire, a small, unremarkable yellow star system called Sol, inhabited by primitive bipeds who had barely achieved interstellar travel. "Open a channel to the 3rd planet," Valdris commanded, his voice carrying the harmonic resonance of absolute authority. The view screen activated, showing what appeared to be a simple conference room. A middle-aged human female sat at a plain wooden table, wearing casual clothing that cost less than a single bolt on Valdris's armor. Behind her, other humans lounged in chairs, some eating what appeared to be snack foods. "I am Emperor Valdris the Eternal," he began, his declaration amplified by psionic enhancers to carry the full weight of his imperial presence. "Your system now falls under the dominion of the Galactic Empire. You will surrender unconditionally and prepare for immediate integration into our imperial hierarchy." The human doctor, Sarah Chen, according to their intelligence files, blinked once. Then her mouth twitched. Then she began to giggle. "I'm sorry," she said, wiping tears from her eyes. "Could you repeat that? Did you just call yourself Valdris the Eternal?" The Emperor's cranium ridges flushed purple with indignation. "I have conquered 846 star systems. My fleets have reduced mighty civilizations to ash. Entire species kneel before my—" "Oh my God, you're serious," Dr. Chen interrupted, turning to address someone off-screen. "Hey Mike, come listen to this. This guy says he's conquered 846 star systems." A man in a t-shirt that read "World's Okayest Dad" wandered into view, holding a coffee mug. "Yeah? That's cute. How long did that take him?" 37,000 years, Valdris declared, his bio-enhanced voice now carrying undertones of confusion. Mike nearly spat out his coffee. 37,000 years? To conquer 846 systems? He looked at Dr. Chen. "Sarah, didn't we map and catalog over 15,000 systems just last century?" 15,432, she confirmed, still grinning. "Though to be fair, we weren't trying to conquer them. We were just curious about what was out there." Emperor Valdris felt his neural crown heating up as it struggled to process this response. In his experience, primitive species reacted to his arrival with terror, desperate bargaining, or occasionally defiant last stands. Never before had they reacted with amusement. "You dare mock the Eternal Empire," he snarled. "My dreadnoughts carry planet-killing weapons. My armies have crushed civilizations that had mastered technologies beyond your comprehension." "Oh, planet killers." Dr. Chen perked up. "We love those. Mike, remember when we accidentally made one in the garage?" "Which time?" Mike asked. "The antimatter cascader or the quantum vacuum collapse generator?" "The vacuum thing. Although technically Janet made that one, we just helped with the math." A new voice called from off-screen. "You guys talking about the basement project? Because that thing could probably crack a moon if we ever figured out how to aim it properly." Valdris felt something he hadn't experienced in millennia: uncertainty. You created planet-destroying weapons by accident?" "Well, Janet was trying to solve traffic congestion by creating localized space-time compressions," Dr. Chen explained cheerfully. "But the energy calculations got a bit wonky, and we realized we'd accidentally designed something that could collapse matter at the quantum level. We figured it was probably safer to stick with better public transportation." "You abandoned superweapons for public transportation?" "Well, yeah," Mike said, as if this were obvious. I mean, what are you going to do with a planet killer? It's not like we wanted to kill any planets. Plus, Janet's bus system design was actually pretty elegant. Emperor Valdris's elite guard exchanged nervous glances. Their leader, Commander Zephix, leaned forward and whispered, "Sire, perhaps these humans are more advanced than our intelligence suggested." More advanced? Valdris scoffed. They haven't even achieved basic neural interfacing. Look at them, they're using vocal communication like primitives. Dr. Chen overheard this and laughed again. Neural interfacing? Oh, we tried that back in the 2300s. Turned out, it gave everyone terrible headaches and made people really antisocial. Plus, there were privacy issues. Nobody wanted their co-workers knowing what they really thought about the quarterly reports. You abandoned neural interfacing because of headaches. And privacy concerns, Mike added. Also, it made online gaming really weird. Valdris felt his worldview beginning to crack. Every species he had encountered treated technology as a path to power, dominance, cosmic significance. But these humans seemed to treat it as a minor convenience, casually discarding advances that had taken his empire millennia to achieve. "Enough," he roared. "You will submit to imperial authority or face the consequences. I command a fleet of 10,000 ships, each one capable of reducing your pathetic world to—" 10,000 ships? Dr. Chen interrupted, looking genuinely impressed. "Wow, that's actually quite a lot. How do you coordinate them all? The logistics alone must be nightmare." "We use quantum entangled command networks with hierarchical authority matrices." "Oh, that's your problem right there," Mike said, shaking his head. "Hierarchical command structures are terrible for fleet coordination. Way too much signal lag. We learned that during the Alpha Centauri traffic jam of 2387. Traffic jam? Long story, Dr. Chen said. But seriously, 10,000 ships. That seems like overkill for most situations. What do you actually do with them all?" We conquer planets," Valdris said weakly. "But why?" Mike asked, with the genuine curiosity of someone trying to understand a particularly bizarre hobby. "I mean, what do you do with a planet after you conquer it?" We rule it. We extract its resources, conscript its population." "That sounds like a lot of work," Dr. Chen observed. "Plus, you'd have to deal with all the bureaucracy, the cultural integration issues, the economic planning." "Mike, remember how much paperwork we had just for the Mars colony expansion?" "Don't remind me," Mike groaned. "And that was voluntary colonization with people who actually wanted to be there." Emperor Valdris stared at the screen, feeling 37,000 years of imperial certainty crumbling around him. These humans weren't intimidated by his power because they didn't want what power could give them. They had casually achieved technological advances that had taken his empire millennia to master, then abandoned them for more practical solutions. "Perhaps," Commander Zephix whispered, "we should consider a diplomatic approach." Dr. Chen must have overheard because she brightened considerably. "Oh, diplomacy. We love meeting new people. You should come visit. Sometime we're having a barbecue next Saturday." Fair warning though, Janet's bringing her potato salad, and she always makes too much. As Emperor Valdris contemplated the first voluntary invitation he had received in 37,000 years, he realized that perhaps conquest wasn't the only way to run a galactic empire. Perhaps it wasn't even the best way. Perhaps it was time to try something these remarkable humans had mastered long ago, making friends.